Hello and welcome to How to Deal When the Shit Gets Real podcast. I'm Rihanna.
And I'm Connie. And today's another bonus episode. Aren't you lucky?
Your favorite episodes of just your two favorite people.
Talking about random shit. Because how does the shit get real?
Exactly. I mean, Connie's kid had a fat lip this morning. So, that's life can't get much more real than that.
And then you realize hours later that you have blood on your shirt because that's why. I thought it was chocolate. I was like, when was somebody eating chocolate? No, it's old
That's
blood.
what I thought it
Connie.
was
You're
when I
dumber.
saw you. I thought either
Yeah,
chocolate or wine. And I was like, oh, she's had a good day so far.
neither. You know what though? He's a champ. He bust his own lip and he just like, I just want to pacifier and I want you to hold me and like that's it. And he was like fine and crawling after the puppy again 5 seconds later.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Because
I mean, that's a good
that's
life lesson
kids.
though. Just keep getting up and trying again.
Well, then everybody should be like my toddler.
There you go. Like all toddlers. I think they're mostly like that. They just want a little comfort and
All
then they're good to go.
fearless. And they're all fearless. And it's crazy that at like what, 14 months, not even, he can climb up and climb off of our couch. I was not expecting that so soon. All by himself,
Yep.
no help needed, and like safely too. And I'm like, yeah, that's how kids. I'm like, wow, okay. Except for the
Okay.
one time that he tried to walk off the couch, which was really interesting. He just kind of fell on his butt. I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
I feel like their depth perception isn't the greatest when they're little. But it's
No,
fine. Have you read any good books lately?
no, not
No.
really.
No.
No,
You need
sorry.
to read I'm telling everybody that works from home that they need to read Several People Are Typing because it's hilarious and it's so different. And I wish I thought of it.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
thought like from your video that you posted, I thought it was like some sort of like fucked up book. I was like, what the hell? What is she talking about? She's messed up after this book. I don't want to read that.
It's like messed up in a goofy way because if you use like
Okay.
I know some people use Slack and some people use Teams and stuff, but like the whole book is just in
Yeah.
Slack messages. So it's just a very easy read. Like you're just like, what is happening?
I read a book in high school that was like that, but it was like text messages in kind of
Yeah.
like a poemy form.
Similar idea. Similar idea. Yeah.
Before there was actual like people were doing a lot of texting because it looks kind of like IMs back and forth. Really, it really wasn't like
Oh,
your standard texts like
oh, good
people
old
have
AIM.
now.
Gotta love it.
Yes. Yeah, it was
We were just
so
talking about
cool.
that the other day about like social media and how like there really used to only be like MySpace and Facebook and like that was it. That was like all we had. And
I
now we have like Tumblr and Twitter and every other thing
all
out there.
and I totally miss the remember like your top like 5 or like 10 songs that you could like go and post on
Yep.
MySpace. I
Mm-hmm.
miss that. Like it was
Yeah.
like, what are you listening to?
And
It's
then like your
great.
boyfriend or girlfriend getting mad that they're not like your number one, but your best friend is, and it's like people are fighting.
So this is kind of similar. On my phone, you know how you can have favorites. Well,
Yeah.
my mom was number one and grandma was number two, and Tom was three. And he was like, he saw it because I've never changed it. It has been that way since I got an iPhone when
Yeah.
we were just dating. So it was always mom, grandma, Tom. And Tom was like, what the hell? I'm your husband and I'm not even number two. I'm not even number one. I'm number three. And I'm like, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. There's
And I
actually
won't even, and I refuse to take grandma off, even though she's gone.
Yeah, went through that too. I think I kept Grandma Vic in my phone for like 10 years. She actually might still be in there. I don't even know. But there was a Seinfeld episode like that too, where they were like fighting over who was under like the speed dials on the at-home phones when you had a
Yes.
landline, who was under the speed dials. I'm like, this goes all the way back to that. We're still doing this.
You know what, technology changes, but like having like favorites or your speed dial doesn't change. It just looks a
Not so
little different
much.
now.
Yeah, exactly. Not so much. So are you getting
Yep.
ready for the holidays yet? I know it's early because it's only August, but.
I'm getting ready to move.
There you go.
I
Move.
can't I can't I can't even think about the holidays. I don't even
Thanksgiving.
know what our holidays are going to look like or where we're going to be or anything. So,
Are you guys planning
because
on moving
moving
that
has,
quickly?
yes,
As soon as you find
like
a place?
within, yes. I'm hoping, I really like this one house and we're going to go see it not this weekend, but next. I wanted to see it this weekend, but the sellers or whoever are out of town. So we can't
Oh,
go.
okay. Gotcha.
Um, but it's become very complicated to move because of Tom. And not in the way you think, it's HOAs and where we're going to move. Every place is like brand new. They all have HOAs and none of them want a work truck. No place
Oh,
wants a work truck parked on the street or in your driveway. Like either one
well, that's a bummer.
is a no. So I had a list of 8 houses, went down to freaking 2.
Well, that's annoying.
Yes. And like, yeah, it's just annoying.
Yeah, we're already looking at houses too, just to get an idea of like what town we want to be in and like what area we want to be in and all that fun
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, and that's even with expanding the search really wide to like the farthest Tom is willing to drive.
Hmm.
And that's still only 2 houses.
That's crazy. I wonder why they're being so hardcore
Yes.
about it.
I think it's just all new developments and they're trying to attract people and they don't want people to see these they don't want people to see work trucks. And
Well, that's
so
silly. People
the
work.
one yeah, it's ridiculous. It's like, here, let me just make you suffer for making more money. It's also the fact that Tom won't park the truck in the garage because it has oil in it. It leaks. Like
Hmm.
I mean, it's not super old, but like it's a heavy duty work truck that's been used a lot and he goes
Right.
dirty places and it's just a dirty work truck. He doesn't want that in the garage. Um,
Yeah, I don't blame him.
so that doesn't help. I mean, he did concede, well, if there's a third car, fine. Like, I guess I'll park like the truck in the third car bay. But like, even then, I'm like, I don't even know if I want to
Yeah,
at that
yeah.
point.
Yeah, I mean, and that's not easy to clean up. Oil's a pain in the ass.
And I'm not cleaning it up. Like,
Yeah.
it's just obnoxious. And
Yeah.
he would have to be like super careful because, like, one time there was oil that ran into the street and our neighbor had to come get us to like clean it up for Tom
Yeah.
to clean it up, actually,
Yeah. You don't
because
want that.
they supply it they supply like oil stuff like to clean it up at work. So he like had some and he like threw it down. I don't know what the hell it is. I don't care. I don't ask questions.
Yeah.
But it's making it way more difficult. But the one house I like is almost half acre and like it's a really nice, like all of the properties are nice and like spread out and like the layout's good. We'll just have to go and like see it because I have questions
I have quite,
because it
yeah.
looks like they're not because it looks like they're not really showing a lot of parts of the house and
Oh, yeah.
I don't really like know like the actual layout. Like I've seen the individual pictures but like it's not a good walkthrough of
Yeah.
photos. It's just like here's the kitchen, bedroom, 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 bathroom, 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 but like
Yeah.
where in the house are they located? I have no idea. So
Yeah.
that's
I like
we
when
have
they
to go and look
provide
at.
like the little blueprints so you know where everything is. I like when they do that.
Yes. So do I. And like that's the other thing. Is there enough closet space? The one thing that I do have to say is like people are not dumb, but like weird, is they took this tan tile, they have a bathtub and all this tan tile, like a darker tan, and like a dark wooden sink, basin, whatever. Um, and then dark mirrors, and then they painted it all dark brown. And so it
That's weird.
just looks like a room of brown. And I was like, your paint colors, they suck, but that's paint. Like, I was like, if you had this at such a light color, the bathroom would look so good.
Oh, yeah. When we moved into
Um,
here, the bathroom upstairs has no windows in it and they painted it dark gray. So it was like a fucking dungeon. And I'm like, who decided
yes,
this was a
to
good
do this.
idea? So I painted it
No,
like a really soft green, and it's amazing how much like bigger the room looks and how much brighter the room looks.
paint matters.
Well, especially in rooms that don't have windows.
Well, that's the thing. It has a skylight. So it's like you're killing all of that light by painting
Yeah,
this room
that's weird.
shit brown.
Yeah, that's weird.
But paint is paint. I can paint in my sleep. That's fine. And the
Yeah.
other two bedrooms, like the master is a decent color, but the other two bedrooms absolutely suck. But then the rest of like the main floor, because they just remodeled their kitchen and they like remodeled their like fireplace that you can see through. Like it's like the on the one side is the dining room and on the other side is
Yeah,
the
it's a
like laundry
double-sided.
room. Yeah. They just painted all that, and that's like fine. So I'm like, two bedrooms and a bathroom you have to paint, not a big deal.
No, and painting's pretty. I mean, it's time consuming, but it's not awful.
I feel like I became a pro painting this house. So I'm like, it's fine. I can do it in my sleep.
Yep. Yeah, I
After
painted a
painting
lot too.
1300 square feet, I'm okay with painting. I don't care.
Yeah.
It might be something that I want to hire out though for, but I mean, who the hell knows? Because we tried to get a quote for doing some drywall work at our house, and the job is already halfway done. The drywall is up, the screws are in. It's literally just patching over the screws and sanding. And they wanted $500, this company,
Wow.
for maybe an hour's worth of work.
Yeah, that's crazy. Everything is so
When
expensive right now, I feel.
they don't even have to like really, except for like all the patching, like the drywall patching stuff, there's really not much else they need. Like it's like, oh, Tom, I think made a joke of like, oh, you mean you want me to pay $500 for $10 worth of supplies? How about no?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't understand all the expensive stuff. That's it's crazy. Everything. I feel
Yeah.
like just everything. Like anytime we've gotten a quote for anything, it's just been crazy.
Yeah, and then it makes you want to do it. Like I was trying to like get him to hire somebody so he's working 14 hours a week. So he doesn't have to do anything. And then it was like, no,
Yeah,
sorry,
that's
no.
a lot. Yeah, that's why Kyle and my dad redid the deck on the back of our house themselves because wasn't gonna pay somebody an assload of money to do it. The only people we're probably gonna have to pay is to do the driveway.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean that's hard and it's longer. And like, yeah, no, a deck I'm sure
Yeah.
would be super expensive. I mean, I know ours would have been really expensive.
Yeah, and they're gonna have to level it and do all that fun stuff. So it is
Mm,
what it is. The lovely part of home ownership, y'all.
yeah. Let us know what your favorite thing about being a homeowner is.
Yeah, no
Hey,
kidding.
I mean,
Literally,
I guess that's why people rent.
yeah, it
You don't
is.
have
I
to deal
mean,
with any
literally
of the
last
bullshit.
night our dishwasher started like beeping and then it had like a code on it. And I was like, what the hell does that mean? So then of course I had to Google it and Kyle's literally like trying to get out the manual and he's like, it's not one thing, it's something fucking else. I'm like, yep, yep,
Yep,
pretty much.
that is being a homeowner. Well, that's why it's like you're supposed to have like cash in your savings because there's something that always goes wrong. I mean, and I always end up feeling bad for my mom because and I think it's because of how large her house is, because she has like two air conditioner units. One would go, then the next year, the second one would go. Like it was
We have two.
always water heater. They have two water heaters. One would go, and then the second one would go. Like it was like I was like, didn't you just replace that? No, I replaced one. I didn't replace the other. And I was like, wow, like that
Yeah.
fucking sucks.
Especially as things get older. That's why my dad got rid of the motorhome. It was 20 years old and it was just one thing
And they
after
were over
another.
it.
He's like, I'm not dealing with this anymore. So,
And you
yeah.
already have a house.
Yeah. And then that's just the second house. So,
Yeah,
fun
it is.
times.
Mm-hmm.
Also, fun little side
Anyway.
note, guys, because you love me so much. I will be also hosting an NHL podcast this year with our
Oh, you
lovely
are?
previous guest, James. You guys, we've had him on twice. He had come on and talk about his sons. Um, and them being autistic. And then he started having seizures. So, our wonderful friend from Scotland, he runs a podcast of his own, actually 13 podcasts, because he is amazing.
Same.
But he needed help with his NHL podcast, and he asked me to join on. So if you want to hear my lovely voice more than just once a week, now you know where to find me. Across the Pond NHL.
Oh my gosh. You just love adding things to your plate, huh?
I do, but I mean, I don't have to do anything else. I'll be like you with this podcast. I don't have to do anything. I just go and be pretty.
Yeah, I mean, except for that I have to post for social media, which I absolutely hate, and I need to do a better job of, but it's fine. I'll do a
Yeah,
better
but
job, I swear.
I won't have to edit and email people and
Oh
do all that
God.
stuff.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
James will do all that, which
How does
hat
he
off
do
to
it for
him.
wait, hold on. How does he do it for 15 podcasts?
Remember,
Because
he
that's a
told us
lot.
he doesn't sleep. I don't know how he does it because I can barely do it for one.
I don't know.
I don't
Man.
know. So go show James some love. Even if you don't like NHL, find one of his other ones. He doesn't. They do MMA, they do golf, they do baseball, they do literally everything. So show our lovely favorite guest. No, I'm not gonna say he's his favorite. He's one of our favorites. One of our
Yes.
biggest supporters.
I would go to Scotland to say hi to him.
Yeah, we need to convince him to do a house swap. Like he can come here and we'll go there.
Oh, that's an interesting idea.
You know, like
But
what
nobody
is that?
wants to go to Indiana.
Well, they can come here to Virginia. Virginia's a little better. But I mean, you remember that Christmas movie where they like swap houses? They go like she goes to London. Yeah, then we can do the same thing just with our Scottish friend.
Yeah, but those are like really nice locations. LA and London.
Eh,
Indiana. Come
I would
out to the
take
middle of nowhere.
I honestly would take Indiana over LA, but I know a lot of people wouldn't agree with that.
And the amenities.
If there was a pool, maybe.
Hmm. It does. It matters on the amenities. Anyway, this is how to deal when the shit gets real, and we'll see you guys next episode.